Hello on for our next video project, I guess call this. So we sort of did something like this last league. First thing I want to talk about is lately, I guess this league for some reason OBS has been messed up, and all my videos have been recording in 480p, I guess, based on everyone. A lot of comments I've been seeing. I went back and checked my videos too, and apparently it's been all happening all league. I'm not sure what happened to OBS. OBS has been updating almost every week now since this league started. So I played with some of the settings, so I'm hoping this one recorded back in 720. I don't know. I'm hoping it does though, because usually all the videos we create them, we upload them, and hope it works. If it's still screwed up, let me know in the comments below. If you know a way to fix it, if you know a better program for recording videos, let me know. But this is all we have now OBS, so we're just gonna hope it works for the best. So back to the video. Pretty much we're going to talk about a endgame grind challenge. One we're going to talk about is the complete synthesize maps. So I have 40 left, so why not just make it a video? It's like how I did the blighted one last league with the, what was it, 50, 60 blighted maps we had to run. So we need 40 left, or 50 left, whatever it is, 40 I think. So why not have some fun with it and see how many items we can get from this. You know, the rings, the helmet, the gloves, the shield, like stuff like that. And we're going to pretty much take all the boss drops and throw them into this stash tab. And then we'll see at the end, you know, how many shields, how many good, bad, and shit rings we get. Pretty much rings is based on what drops from them. You know, helmets are garbage, gloves are garbage. It's pretty much all based on the rings. Shields, if they're perfect roll in the speed, they're worth money. But it's 100% rings only. So pretty much what we have here is one of each. If you want, and the forbidden, if you want to buy this, it's about 23 exalts worth. What I spent on this, not including these, like 23 and a half exalts. If you add these, I bought 4 of these to start. I'm pretty sure between running all the first half, I should be able to get at least 6 more. I'm hoping by the time we finish. If not, I'll go buy some more. But pretty much just throw these in here. If you're gonna run them, might as well just run the invitation. It's free money because of the Maven fragments, and you get more of the items. So why not just throw it in there for fun? So pretty much what I'm not going to sit there and quality them up is a lot of chisels. So we're just going to keep them how I bought them. Bought the rewritten, twisted, and augmented for 75 chaos each when I bought all these. Altar is the most expensive. These average usually between 80 to 85 chaos each. These are pretty easy to buy if you want to buy them people. Just whisper one person, say buy anything else they have. Most people have multiples of everything that's not altered. Altered just takes the longest. So while we're talking, we're just going to also grab a full set. We'll run the first set on video, and then I'm going to cut the video, run the last 9 sets, and then we'll come right back to this. And also, to make this better, we're actually using all 3 of the Atlas passives. So we're using the natural pathway, which does nothing. We're using pretty much the 15% increased pack size. We're doing, this is probably the most important one. This one makes the bosses give you a well-rolled fracture item, which could be good, but it's not the best. You're mostly doing this one just for the last one. The unique items dropped in areas will have 3 modifiers. So the rings can have 3 modifiers, and you can actually get some good ones from this. So, like, if you get the ring with, you know, like a fire, like the Herald of Ash ring with fire damage, that could be worth a lot of money. So it gives you more options of making more money, and it's fun to see what you can get on these. And then monsters in the area have 1% chance dropping since the items. There are some items that are worth a lot of money. If you get the increased non-curse aura effect, something like that on the helmet, that's worth about 15 exalts. If it's a Hubris Circuit, that's 120 exalts. So I hope to see one, but I doubt it. And then increase the effects of additional modifiers. It's whatever. But I at least want to try these, see how it's going to be. So let's just see how it works. And we're going to try to do the first set quickly, so I don't talk too much. And I'm not using the fractures, all that kind of stuff. You can increase the quality on these pretty easily with using like the chisels to increase them more. You have the You know, you can use the sacrificial fragments, you can use the mortal fragments, but we're just going to run naked to make it faster. Which one did we get? So we have nothing on here that matters. Always check this. Sometimes you get actually decent ones. I think one of the practice maps I did with this, we had like splinters, I think. Drop a good amount. Life regen. Yeah, close enough. But yeah, we're gonna try to sort of rush the boss. If I don't see anything on there that's really good, we're just gonna sort of just rush for the boss. BS. I need to actually use some of these for something. Nope. Like 90% of the items that drop are gonna be garbage. Like rings are probably the most important things, is rings and necklaces. Like that's the thing I'm looking at the most, is see the rings and necklaces drop. Because there are some big ones you can hit. And there's the first one with Topaz. That's... I forget which one's what, to be honest. Oh yeah, the fracture base. Hold on. Fracture gloves looks like. We'll just see what they look like. Yeah. You're probably going to see a lot of garbage on those. This one is currency shards and map fragments and shaper. Actually, not a bad set. Towers armor, fire, colds. Like, I know for that video it's probably best is to rush these, but we're just gonna take a peek at these two. You never know. Oh, ring? Nope, global accuracy. So I think you want flat accuracy if I'm correct on those. For now, I'm just gonna pick them up and I'll look at it later. If I do get any of them that are actually worth a lot, we will save them at the end. We'll show them at the end of the video. Most likely, I doubt we're gonna see anything good. Pretty sure, yeah. I think it's really just rings and stuff you're looking for. They also show. So we got the ruby. Oh, we got one of those. Good. I need that for later. That's ring 2. But yeah, I'm pretty sure most of the fracture bases are going to be trash. Also, these really do give you a lot of experience. So I'm curious too, I see how much experience we get on this. That's why I'm trying to poison. Nope. I'm trying to sort of clear out the full map just to see. Global crit might be worth something. That's the map, actually. Three. we got currency in this one. Or we just got a lot of chisels apparently.
When I'm ready,
Oh, that's a big trade actually. Hold on. Can't we pass out 37 exalt for trade? Come on. Thank you. Bye-bye. So we can use that for something. Okay, so what the hell's on here actually? I guess currency items apparently it looks like. Just chisels and GCPs. Minute video. Doing okay on time right now. So actually this has been a lot far along this map. I'm curious to see if there's a scarab one of these maps. Oh, come on, another chest. And more.
when I'm ready and not.
Is that the most interesting one of all the maps we ran so far? The engineer orbs actually should be off the loot filter. I'm not sure why they're still on there. Cold damage, nope. Oh shit, we died. Not paying attention. See, it'd be nice if we got this one on an off video. That wasn't on video, so I went to waste your guys' time watching me pick stuff up. Just skip the engineer orbs actually. Curious how many chisels we got from this though. Fire res, no. Let's kill a boss, get that Dion. This map is taking what, 5 minutes now? It's gonna be a long video. Another ring. Okay, so that's it. I'm done with this map. But experience though is good. That way if you want experience, these are good maps to run just for XP. Way too many chisels. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, so like 220 chisels. That's a lot. A lot of clicking. So last one before invitation. Then we'll cut the video and then come right back. Hopefully this one's not the same. This is Breeze Splinter, so it shouldn't be as pick-up-y. I mean, it's not bad though. In 3 maps we got, or 4 maps, 3 maps, whatever it was, we got 2 rings? 3 rings. These are level 85 is questionable. Come on. I don't think there's good fracture claws. Or synthesized claws, I mean. Could be wrong, but I have no idea. We're just gonna kill the boss and get out of the map. Hey Sage, how are you doing? We're on a lot of nice maps today. And we got gloves. Rip. I'm done with this map. So let's do the invitation. Hopefully we don't die. So I didn't really test the invitation with this build yet. I think yellow should be okay. This is one of the easier invitations. Problem is we are lagging pretty bad. Oh, we're done. That's easy. Anything cool from this? Not a ring. So we have increased damage to poison. I don't think is good. It's not bad. So 4 rings, pretty much. Yeah, so I'm gonna put all this stuff to the side, and we'll look at it later. I'll just look at it. So like all the like splinters, I'll just put in the corner. The orbs. We don't care about this stuff, but pretty much like, and gloves. So yeah, like I'll throw like all the gloves in the corner. I'll separate the rings at the end, and this will at the end we'll come back and we'll see which rings are good, bad, and which ones are going straight to the vendor. But I'm gonna cut the video here. I'll be right back in a couple minutes. Okay, so we're finally finished all 10 sets. It took about 4 hours, 4.5 hours, so it wasn't too bad. Very easy to do. You get modifiers are very interesting. You get a lot. The breach and the currency was the most common out of everything. So doing everything like the full rotation, we end up with 4 Mavens. We got about 4 splinters per run, 5 like on one of them. 10 Aura makings. We had 2 raw exalts. We ended up sustaining the invitations. We got 1 extra even, which I was very happy about. But so we got 5 gloves, 4 shields. None of them were perfect. Best one we got was 15. 7 helmets. And then we got interesting sets of rings. We got mainly the Herald of Ash ring was the most common, with the Herald of Purity only being a 1 of is really weird. So I don't know if it's supposed to drop that low or we just got really unlucky, but I think we got real unlucky. Like we only had 4 of the Herald of Agony rings. We had 6 Herald of Thunders, 6 Herald of Ice, and a lot of Herald of Ash. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13 of them. So I went through and priced them out a little bit. Pretty much bottom row means trash. It means they're going to be vendored off. They're 10 chaos or less. Middle tier is between 11 to 1x. And then the top rows are all anything that sells over an x. Yeah, we did not do good on this at all. So pretty much I'm going to be vendoring off every single one of these rings at the bottom. So I'm not doing 10 chaos trades anymore. But pretty much the best ring we found, pretty much Circle of Fear with the Herald of Ice buff effect with the cold damage one. We did not get any good top rows inputs, that's what everything call them, sadly, but it's like a 1 to 2x ring. Second best one was like a Herald of Ice mana reservation with cold damage, but only because we had the cold damage also on top of it. Made it worth about an X, I think. Without that top cold damage, it's not worth anything. We got a lot of like the max res ones are automatic garbage. You can maybe sell them, but I'm not going to waste my time. Like mana reserve, cold damage by itself is bad. Herald of Agony rings were all pretty much garbage. Herald of Thunders were pretty much the same thing. They're all like +1 res, automatically makes it trash. The best one we got like was the Arcane Surge one. I think it sells like 20, 30 chaos. With the buff effects, pretty much. I don't think it's going to sell, but just threw it up there. Sadly, the Circle of Guilt one was complete trash. For the Herald of Ash ones, these ones were really weird to price. They're all pretty much garbage. So, pretty much, the ones that stood out the most was probably the buff effect and fire damage. Which I think we had like 2 of them. And then, no, the one of the, hold on. No, buff effect with fire damage stood out. And then the other ones, these ones only stood out to like 20, 30 chaos because they had the global increased fizz damage on it. That's probably the only reason why they stood out a little bit more. But other than that, they would have been trash tier. That's the only thing that saved them. The decent ones were pretty much the buff effect and fire damage. We had two of them, so that automatically made them a little bit of money, made 1x. Sadly, they're not worth anything. And then this one was very questionable. The price of this one was anywhere from 20 chaos to 30 exalts. I don't think it's worth that much, to be honest. Probably like a 20 exalt one, or 20 chaos one, I mean. The only reason, because it had 11% damage and the 13% global crit strike multiplier on top of it, which made it worth a little bit more. But in general, I don't think it's going to sell. So pretty much this was the best one we got. The one I know will sell. All the other ones, pretty much garbage. But it was interesting to do this as like an end of the league thing anyway. We did complete the challenge, so this is the reason I want to do it. Just to get the challenge done with. Why not make it a fun video to see how many rings you can get? Overall, between the 40 maps, you know, what was it? 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, 30 rings out of 40 maps plus the 10 invitations is pretty good. It could be better, but definitely will take this. It's not bad. It can definitely have gotten a lot more helmets, shields, and gloves. But it's definitely not bad. If you're going to run this, I recommend do the full thing like I did just to get at least a couple, get the free like 5 exalts out of this, doing the invitations. Plus that's where some of the rings came from. Like any ring on here that did not have like this one, like any ring that had not had 3 on it, was pretty much from that. I think it was only like 2 though. So like 1, 2, 3. See if fast. It was actually just 3. So yeah, it was just the 3 rings that came from that. So it's 3 free rings. All chat, they're all trash, but it was 3 rings for at least. But it was interesting. So hoping this video quality is a little better than the last one. Hope everyone liked the video. If I see us right below, follow me on Twitch. And we'll probably come back with one more video, I think, for the rest of this league. But pretty much at the end of the league, try and get the challenges done. And then we start the Endless Delve this weekend. So that will be pretty much fun. We're going to try to do that. No idea what build yet, but should be interesting. Thank you for coming out. I'll see you on the next one.